All right, let's do this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another edition of the Uper Farmer Cigar Garage Talks. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I hope you're ready. We're going down the rabbit hole in this one tonight. That's right. Conspiracy theory that's just going to evolve and warp and go all over the place. Should be a fun time. What are we smoking tonight? Youch. Got myself. We are smoking. Let's get that zoomed in there. Come on. Come on, camera. Oh, the camera's not zooming in for me. The 88. The Illusion Original Document 88 cigar. This one's, as you can see, a bit of Maduro wrapper. Not bad. We'll talk about that one some more. But the beer, this I can get to zoom in a lot better, is the Furlong Oatmeal Stout. Pretty cool. I like that imagery on the bottle there of the abandoned amusement park. Kind of reminds me of the Chernobyl amusement park that you always see in video games and photos of it broken down and whatnot. I've had this one before. I do quite enjoy it. It's a nice stout. Oatmeal is not too overpowering, if I remember correctly. It's quite delicious. Yep, good, mild, not a very strong stout. A little bit more bitter than I remember. Less of the oatmeal's coming through. It's interesting. So let's talk tonight about 88. This is one of the cigars I didn't really know that theory that they were referencing, the original documents 88. The best I could get is that it was related to some sort of UFO thing. Like I said in the last week, I did email the company, asked them for additional information. Didn't get anything back from them. So I jumped online, went to a few conspiracy websites and talked to a few people and did the old-fashioned Google search to find out that conspiracy has now become one of Google's dirty words. If you've ever been searching on Google, you'll find that there are certain words it won't autocomplete for you. And being a proud dyslexic, I'm a little iffy on how to spell conspiracy, so I went to go type it in, hopefully Google would correct it or autocomplete it, and it didn't. Then I realized anytime I put in the word conspiracy, it stopped the auto-predicting. It gave me search results, but that kind of means that they're trying to steer you away from it. You can search other words on Google too. You start typing them in. Anything with the word porn in it, or nude, or naked. Naked not all the time, because sometimes you'll get, like referring to the group, bare naked ladies, they'll suggest. If you search something like, there's a bunch of other words you can find that you start searching them, and Google will automatically stop doing the predictor. It will not give you any other suggestions of what to search. That's quite interesting. I haven't had that happen before. With conspiracies. Usually conspiracy theories, you start typing that word in and it'll list a bunch. So I decided to dive down into the rabbit hole, if you were, see what we could find. Referring to the 88 conspiracy. What does it mean? I couldn't find much. Well, okay, I take that back. I found a lot. And it's quite interesting where you can go with these things. So let's talk about the number 88. We'll do some numerology, huh? This is always kind of fun to talk about numbers, repeating numbers and significance in numbers. It's actually kind of interesting to dive into a number. Wikipedia is pretty good at that. They have a wide range of things to know about. So let's just jump right in. Mathematically, it's a primitive subprime number. I don't know what that means. It's an untouchable number. Again, not really for sure what that means. Didn't know this. It's a hexadecimal number if you're in the hexadecimal system. Now that it starts going a little bit deeper, we look scientifically. 88, the element number, refers to radium. a radioactive element used in a lot of commercial products, actually. Radium, if I remember correctly, was one of the elements the nuclear Boy Scout used from Detroit, Michigan, who built his own nuclear reactor in his backyard. Also refers to certain things like in Chinese culture, 88 is kind of used for the slang of good luck or good fortune, which if you put at the end of your Chinese message, 88, this can refer to as hugs and kisses, love and kisses. Amateur radio uses it too. If you put 88, that means love and kisses. Send your loved one the 88 symbol. All right, a little further down the rabbit hole. The 88, if you use the actual alphanumeric code, so A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, so on and so forth, the letter 8 is H, which is HH, which people associate with Heil, a evil dictator who did many horrible things off in Germany. I can't say his name because then the video gets banned. But it's used in tattoos for those individuals who still believe in that stuff today. There is a couple of conspiracy theories about Trump appointing 88 justices, and that meant something. And he did something else referring to 88. So there's that, of course. Oh, and then going deeper and more mysterious, of course, we know from Back to the Future, 88 miles per hour was the speed at which you had to obtain, or you had to get to the DeLorean up to travel back into time, which was also hooked back to that earlier alphanumeric 88 conspiracy, that the Back to the Future actually had some nefarious backings, some secretive messages. In China, let's see, I got this right here. Excuse me, I do have my notes here. I'm looking it up. Also in Chinese, sometimes 88 will be used for bye-bye. Bay 1, Bay 1. Oh, what else do we have here? Ooh, in the Dick Tracy film, there are 88 characters, key characters. The piano has 88 keys. Ah. Going a little further down that rabbit hole, looking for other things to kind of connect this to. What else could it mean? The Virginia Tech shooting referred to the anti-terrorist group that was known as 88. There is an anti-terrorist group known as Detachment 88. We also have, let's see, anything else fun kind of pop up here on my little list? Not a whole bunch. There's also some fun stuff where it potentially does it talk about aliens as far as the movie They Live, which talks about aliens that have infested the United States, is controlling us subliminally with messages and billboards and radio advertisement. They've taken over all the major facets of life. Well, They Live actually came out in 1988. Ooh. So you see how you can go deep down into these conspiracy theories. But two things are kind of, I did listen to a podcast where it was called the 88 Podcast. So I was trying to see if they'd actually talk about what theory they're actually referencing. And more, I did find out where did the 88 probably come from. It's an inside joke. They score cigars, Cigar Aficionado, other companies score these cigars. Any cigar you smoke, you can see its score. It's out of 100. Of course, the higher the number, the better. 100 is a perfect smoke cigar. Or anything less than 50 is usually considered a gas station cigar. Well, once you know, this original document scored an 88 on the official scoring of a Cigar Aficionado's official scoring. And it was divulged that they then named it, the original document's 88, to kind of poke fun that they only got an 88 score. on their cigar. So, could the 88 have some sort of nefarious purposes? Am I signaling to some organization I definitely don't want to be a part of? Or is the fact that it's a joke in the company that their cigar scored an 88? So to make fun of that, they named it the 88. Because, of course, anyone who makes a cigar or makes any product is going to think theirs is better. That's kind of that fun. You throw something out there. Like an 88. People think more into it. They'll think of conspiracy theories. There's some sort of secret you make yourself. You say you're secretive. And people judge more into it. The only thing that I kind of gleaned was it's not actually the number. The number actually deals with the score the cigar originally got. It's more that original documents part, which I believe they're referring to the Blue Book project. The one, if you didn't know this, the Air Forces did actually deeply investigate UFOs and unidentified flying objects, near-Earth objects. And they found that the vast majority, as you could probably guess, could be easily their known objects. People who saw aircraft taking off, weather balloons, well-documented natural events. But what they did, also the report did say, is there was a large chunk that was unidentified. Plausible, it is there. They do have proof that it's there, but they don't know what the hell it is. So the original documents, the report has been released, but there are some original documents from that report that have not been released to the public. So I'm guessing, good job, Illusion, it's not the 88 that's the code. It's the original document part, referring to, again, stuff like Project Blue Book, which is released. You can go look at it online. It's a quite lengthy document talking about the different sightings, statistical analysis. Kind of one of the few things to note about that report, though, is one of the scientists who went in with the idea that he was going to disprove UFOs and aliens. And after he went through the data and research, he recanted and said that, no, there's something to this. He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't want to say alien. But these are not just, farm boys out in the middle of the woods who see a plane fly over and get scared because they've never seen one before. That there was something we need to more seriously look into. And that concern actually has been addressed recently. When the Air Force came on and started talking about UFOs and UFO sightings and how, yeah, there are some. The Tic Tac UFO that they have released a bunch of sonar and radar, or not sonar, sorry, radar and video and different footage of this Tic Tac flying around. 100%, the U.S. Air Force says, yes, that exists. Did it come from another planet? No, probably not. But it does exist. So is this a Russian spy plane? Is this a Chinese weapon? Who has this technology? If it's not ours, who does it belong to? Why do they have it? What's its purpose? Raises some valid security concerns. And that's, again, why I like conspiracy theories, asking that what if. Yeah, it's probably something mundane. The 88, it's named after their score they got on how the cigar scored. But it makes you stop and think. It makes you do research. It makes you look into stuff, find connections, which can be healthy, can be unhealthy, because you can go deep down that rabbit hole, chasing down conspiracy theories about, when Trump appointed 88 justices, what does it mean? But it also allows you to have an open mind to the impossible. That's what conspiracy theories are all about. There are a lot that have been proven correct. And having that open mind, asking that what if, a very powerful question we don't ask enough. What if? What does this mean? Think deeper. Think into it. So tonight's conspiracy, the 88 conspiracy, original documents, if you will, what does it mean? We don't know, like most conspiracy theories. We'll never know. We'll never know the truth. We'll probably never get all the information. But it's kind of fun that way. Have it be a mystery. Make it what you want. Have fun with it. Tell jokes about it. Make inferences. Look deep into it. Don't look deep into it at all. Just acknowledge that it's there. Give a little chuckle and move on with life. Again, that's why I like conspiracy theories. They're a lot of fun to talk about, a lot of fun to think about, and kind of go into that what if. What if there is more of a significance to that number? Is there a reason why Google is blocking me from searching it, from finding out more information about it? Is there something that the tech overlords don't want us to see or don't want us to know? Is the government involved? Do they have something they don't want us to see or don't want us to know? Did a cigar company put out a cigar name this to get the word out, to send a message to all their co-conspirators, their in people, the people in the know? Big possibility, 95%, like I talked about in the first video, complete and utter bullshit. But that 2 to 5%, something fun to sit back, something fun to look at, something fun to think about. So anyway, I'll leave you thinking, wondering, contemplating what more this can mean. I hope you're enjoying this conspiracy series going on here. I'm having some fun with it. I do like researching these, like I said. Gives me an excuse to do it, so thank you very much for that. Hope everyone's staying well and healthy out there and stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.